Your scalp tells me your story more than you can ever tell me. Now, most people come to my office, we talk about their hair loss, and if you're hearing my voice for the first time or you're coming across this video for the first time, my name is Dr. Chefu. I'm a hair transplant surgeon, a hair loss coach. I've helped thousands of my clients regain confidence through hair regrowth and hair transplant. You know the way a palm reader can read your palm, tell you everything, and you're surprised. The same way I can read your scalp. Now you're wondering, hey, Dr. Chafer, what are you reading? What are you looking at my scalp? What does it tell you? I'm going to be telling you today, when I look at your scalp, what I'm looking for and what it definitely tells me. So if this is you dealing with hair loss, looking at your hair every day, there's no need to keep looking at your hair every day, because if you're dealing with hair loss, guess what? Your hair loss is going to get worse. So what you need to do is to actually make an appointment with us here at Havila Hair Restoration. We offer free virtual appointments. Somebody from my team will get in touch with you, talk to you, and find out what you're dealing with and how we can help you. Now, I definitely have a lot of clients that come for hair consultation, and they tell me, hey, Dr. Chefu, my hair seems to be growing with what I'm using, but I don't know. Sometimes it looks like it's not growing, so I'm really confused what's going on. And after a consultation, I evaluate their scalp. I'm able to really tell them why their hair is not growing, especially with everything they've used. So if this is you, your hair is not growing, dealing with hair loss, and you're wondering, why does this lady need to look at my scalp? Yes, I need to take a look at your scalp. Because number one, your scalp tells me what kind of hair loss you have. Yes, because I always tell somebody, I always use this example, if you are diabetic, you need to know what kind of food you can eat that's going to help keep your blood sugar under control. Same thing with hair loss. We need to know what kind of hair loss you're dealing with so we know what was the right medication for you so that we can actually help you grow your hair. So it's the same thing. Your scalp tells me what you're dealing with and what kind of hair loss you're dealing with. Are you dealing with hair loss, or you're dealing with any inflammation? Your scalp will tell me. So that is why you need to make an appointment so we can actually take a look at your scalp and tell you what you're dealing with. Number two, looking at your scalp will help me figure out the best treatment plan for you. It's okay to get a virtual consultation, but it's best for you to come in so that somebody can physically take a look at your scalp to help you develop a treatment plan tailored for you and for the type of your hair loss. I've had clients that have done PRP. They've treated their hair loss with all kinds of treatment and it hasn't helped. But what I always say is that if somebody hasn't looked at your scalp, what do you know you're treating? You don't know. So when you tell me you've been treating your scalp, you've been taking everything, the first question is always, what kind of hair loss do you have? If you don't know, then what are you treating? So your scalp will help us know what kind of hair loss you have and what kind of treatment will work for you. If you've not watched my video on why some hair transplants can be difficult, you need to go watch that video on YouTube. YouTube name is Dr. Chefu. I teach you simple tips and tricks when it comes to hair regrowth and hair transplant. Let me tell you something. If somebody hasn't looked at your scalp or done a full exam on your scalp before you go for a hair transplant, that one hair transplant that might end up in disaster. Yes, because your scalp will tell your story. I always say that. We're looking at how tough your skin is, you see, or how thin your skin is to know what kind of hair transplant will best work for you. And finally, how does your scalp tell me your story? Looking at your scalp during exam will help me project on how safely to treat your hair loss. If a hair transplant is going to fix the problem, or medical therapy is going to fix the problem, and even if we go the route of hair transplant, how to safely transplant the hair and also to avoid complications that come with hair transplant. So what I'm trying to say is, no matter how much you tell me your story, if nobody has taken a look at your scalp, your story is not complete, because your scalp will tell the full story of what type of hair loss you have and what treatment will benefit your type of hair loss. Now, if you've watched this video to this point, I'm sure you've enjoyed this video. We don't gatekeep over here. We teach you what you need to know. I let you know what you need to know because I want you to make the right decision before you go for a hair transplant. If you have a loved one dealing with hair loss, send them this video. Tell them somebody needs to take a look at their scalp. Tell them somebody needs to take a look at their hair loss to know what is going on and how they can help them. Until next time, stay safe. Bye-bye.